Hey, fourth grade. So today's lesson is actually really simple for language because you already know what you're doing. It's just combining two different things. So just like, actually, I don't remember, I think it was 2 weeks ago, you learned about diagramming subjects and verbs for your sentences, okay? That was where you drew the um, horizontal line, divided it, you found your verb and your subject, and you put them on there, and you diagrammed, you kind of tore it apart. So we're doing that only with pronouns and subjects today. So don't open your books yet. I want to teach you, and then we're going to do one together because it's so simple. So it's just going to be a short little lesson today. But diagramming pronoun subjects. So if you forgot from last week, your pronouns are words that take the place of common or proper nouns like she, it, you, he, they, us, we, I, my, mine, those different ones, okay? We learned about the subjective pronouns, we learned about objective pronouns, and we learned about possessive pronouns. So whenever we are diagramming pronoun as subjects, which type of pronoun do you think we're using? Subjective pronouns, because they're as subjects, remember? So let's look at this first example. The sentence says, she was wearing a new coat. Okay, first we need to find our verb. What is our verb? What's happening? Was wearing. We have a helping verb and an action verb in there, okay? Was wearing. Good. Now, who was wearing? Who or what was wearing? She. She is our subjective pronoun, right? Okay, good. So first, we always start with our verb. On the right side, was wearing. On the right side of the divided line, I need to extend that a little bit. And then what is our subject? She. So just instead of putting like Sally was wearing, you're going to write she was wearing. So it's really simple, okay? It's just like diagramming your simple subjects and verbs. Okay, let's go down and do another example. They won the prize. They won the prize. Now the first step, the line is already drawn for us, so we don't need to worry about that. Now we just need to find the verb and the subject, okay? They won the prize. What is the verb? Won. It's an action verb, okay? Now, who or what won? What is the sentence about? Who is the sentence about? The subjective pronoun they. They won the prize. Instead of saying Bob and Tim won the prize, they won the prize, okay? So we just need to diagram. Just put them in there. Just drop them down as is, okay? But my verb, we're going to start with the verb, goes on the right side of the line, won. And who won? They goes on the left side of the divided line there. Good. Okay, now I need you to get your language books. You need a blank notebook paper and a pencil. Language book, blank notebook paper, pencil. Pause, go. Okay, open up your language books to page number 162. Make sure you have that blank page ready to go because we need both of those at one time. Page 162, blank paper as well. Okay. Let's keep going. Pause if you need to get those situated and then come back to us. But number one, we're on think. Number one under those birds on page 162. Let me show you. I'll come a little closer. Okay, 162. Here's the birds. We're right here under think, okay? So the first sentence they give to us, she listened to the serpent. Now, I forgot to read the instructions. The instructions say to underline the verb 2 times and the subject 1 time. Then diagram the subjects and verbs on notebook paper. That's why you need the notebook paper, okay? So, let's look at number 1. We need to underline the verb and the subject first, okay? She listened to the serpent. Who or what is happening? Listened is our verb. Good. Listened is the verb. So we're going to underline that twice. Now, who or what listened? Who or what listened? She listened. Good. Now, side note, let's use a little inferencing. Who do you think the sentence is talking about? I would say Eve. I think in the Garden of Eden, she listened to the serpent. Okay, so let's get back to diagramming. Our subject is she. Our verb is listened. Now, the first step in diagramming a sentence, we draw a horizontal line. Is that correct? Yes. Divide the line. Okay. Now, verb first. What is our verb? Listened. It goes on the right side. Okay. What is our subject? She. It goes on the left side. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, what you're going to do is follow all of the instructions in your homework, but I want you to finish this section, the 8 sentences all together. Okay. And I would like you to take a picture of this whole page of think and the look closely box. Okay. take a picture, please. I think you all have that capability. If not, let me know. But take a picture and send this. Take a picture of your, I'm sorry, let me back up. Take a picture of your diagrammed sentences. I want to see these diagrammed, okay? So take a picture, send it, submit it to today's assignment, or send it to me in the messenger, okay? Whichever is easier for you. I want to see how you're doing with diagramming these sentences. It's not difficult, but I can't see your work to know how it's going. So this is the best way to send me a picture. I think this is our last video for today, but we only have 2 more days left this week before Easter break. I miss you all, and I hope you have a great day.